Hmm. But I think it goes back before that, because that's basically how you are going to show something. It goes way before that. The way before it is basically that you, as a company, decide who you are, not what you sell, not what you make, but who you are. So we are Toyota, and we are the environmental friendly mobility company in the world. That's who we are. That's what we are focused on. That's what we care about. Being environmental friendly, but making the world mobile.
Making the world mobile.
Yes. Environmental friendly mobility. That's what we focus on. For example, it could also be you could profile yourself as a the slogan of BMW, Freude am Fahren, to enjoy driving. So basically, we make cars that make you want to get into your car and drive. That's what we are all about. We are making sure that you have a car that makes you feel good, or you can drive. You have a very pleasant driving experience. It just makes everything pleasant. That's also a way that you can brand yourself. But first, you need to define who you are, and then how you show that. That's marketing.
Yeah, so my concern is part of the Japanese way of marketing. Sometimes it's like Japanese way, the promotion advertisement sounds like, we might be able to have the core value to sell, but the Japanese way is always we saying that concept of the brand in Japan, from Japan, in Japanese way, so it couldn't be delivered. So always Japanese company, for example, engineering company, they might be saying that our product is so good, much more than some companies from Asia.
Yeah.
But it's not meaningless if the people doesn't care about this. So how to let the people care about what we are saying as our selling point?
Well, you have to be very, very realistic. If you're trying to sell something that people don't care about, don't position yourself in that way. Why would you do that?
So, for example, the BMW, no doubt, I think they're doing so much more than they're saying they enjoy driving.
Of course, just like Apple does a lot more than just doing thinking different. It's much more than that.
So this means now we missing the part, even though we have the specific the slogan to sell as a branding voice, branding message. But just that's it.
How do you stand out in a market that's very crowded? Why should they choose you? I mean, it's not just about the product, but basically, why you? That's something that people buy something because they get a good cost performance, but it also needs to make them feel something. If there is no feel with the brand, nothing, then the only way you can sell it is actually by undercutting your competition. So you need to really reduce your price, just like the Polish cosmetics from last week. Do you want to be providing a quality product at 1/5 of the price just because you don't care to brand it? That's a bad business decision, I think. So you better make a choice and start branding, because that just makes business sense. But yeah, if the market is not interested in for example, high quality goods, then you would then your your image. I would not choose for the highest quality in the world image if I was going to sell a railway infrastructure in Southeast Asia. That is not a smart way to brand yourself.
So that should be artificial.
It should not be artificial.
It's not
but
coming along.
no. Actually, it goes back even before that. Do we have any place selling high speed railway solutions in Southeast Asia if we are not willing to compromise and adjust our offering to the market? Do we have any chance of doing that? If we are going to insist on being us, then we shouldn't be doing business in Southeast Asia. That's just it. I mean, that's just it. Don't try to sell something that the customer doesn't want. You cannot try to say, okay, well, we are the best. Yeah, but we don't want the best. We want something reasonable. Yeah, but we are the best. So what? That's basically, then you should not even try to attempt to sell anything in Southeast Asia.
So problem is we don't have clear message to tell, and also we are not good at delivering the message.
But I think we have something to tell, because I mean, we are good, but why are we good? What element of this is good? What are people, even though they cannot afford to buy our integral solution, but maybe there are things in there that people are willing to pay premium prices for, because of that people would consider us. And that could be that engineering part. So why not focus our entire messaging around that engineering? Maybe we can offer the entire range, but we should actually focus on that engineering part and be prepared to offer it separate.
So why don't we understand that the requirement and something that
you need to know your customer first.
So we don't know the customer. We are failing to understand the customer.
One example is always I'm talking about medical manufacturing company, and they are selling $70 million in Japan, and some their product is over-the-counter product is number one in Japan. If they can sell their product globally, in totally they might be $700 million.
Yeah.
But they have no connection to sell. I success at Taiwan, but I'm reaching to United States. I tried to sell in Vietnam, but I couldn't. Europe, of course, I couldn't.
What is their because I mean, medical related products from Japan should have a premium price.
Yeah, half price.
Half
in
price.
Japan, they are selling half price against competitor. So they are very competitive, try to sell globally, but they cannot. No brand, no image.
Yeah, that's the most. But that's the most expensive thing to build up.
Yeah.
And maybe in Japan they through history and having been lucky, maybe once or twice getting a big deal, they could be competitive. But for the pharmaceutical companies, to build up a brand is very expensive.
And globally, if they can sell 700 million, but not only this company, but every company the same, and every
in
company
Japan.
they have local, not global.
Really?
So this is my concern: how to sell this company's product globally. So this is basically my question.
So you mean we don't have any brand or we don't have any connection?
Japanese,
Both?
okay, one example, Gone incident, Gone incident, the Japanese journalists, they discuss only Japanese. They never communicate with overseas journalists. This is one example. Everything is the same. So Japanese is a very isolated country. They do not communicate with overseas people. And so how to sell their product, they can sell because they have no connection outside Japan. This is my concern. How are we going to fix it? This is my basic fundamental question for you.